Hello, good day everyone. My name is Obi Fine and I am going to be doing a tutorial today about how to model a game character. And the game character we are going to be modeling is for MMO games. It's not going to be for first person shooter kind of games where the polygon count can be high. MMO games are like League of Legends and top-down games like that, where you can have several characters on the screen at a particular moment in time. So you have to get your polygon counts very low, so the console or computer you're using is not going to be slow. So this is the character I drew out in Photoshop. So I can open Photoshop. I drew the character in Photoshop and I broke him up into orthographic views, left and right. Let me show you how I set up my planes. I'll put them on a layer. So if you want to set up your planes, you just use a plane. Use a plane like that. You can make it square if you want. Preferably you should make it square. So let's go 100 and 100. Then materials. I press the material keys loading. The materials, I already have the materials loaded in, but you use a standard material and the texture map. You put that in, don't adjust any settings, and you just drag and drop onto your plane. If it doesn't show up, you should select your material and click on this button, show material in the view, and it's going to show up. So let's center it to the world. Rotate by 90. You can use your snaps and push it back. And you can lift. You should lift it up. Now you can lift it up. Sorry. Let's put it 50. How does 50 look? 100 is better then. I just take it up. So that's for the front. Duplicate. Okay, material, drag, side, rotate 90 along Z, and tile there, push back 100 on X, and you have image planes that you can use. So you can go to the front view or go to the side view. Get rid of this, and you can draw out your walk. And if you want to check if your planes are matching up, you can pick a point, maybe the chin or the collar, from the collar down to here, and just stretch it out. Then go to your view, enable wireframe, and move this to the front and see if this is also touching there. See, I'm an artist, man. It matches up perfectly. Yes. So select your planes and get rid of these edges because we don't need them. Same for this. I believe that is good. So we're good to go. So that's how I set up image planes, and everything is matching up perfectly. Well, let me show you the walk in Photoshop. Come on, Bola Sketcher. So this is the character in Photoshop, and I can use another lesson to explain how to do this because it actually took some time, because I already had the 3/4 sketch of the character, and I decided to make the orthographic. So this is how the character should look when it's finally done. This is a concept art sketch of what I feel the character should be, his shoes and all that, but that will be for another class. So we're going to model the body right now, so let's get that started. A cube is always a good start. Get a cube out. I'm going to start with the side view. Pull this up. You don't need the grade, so press G to remove, and you don't need the shadows. You can put consistent lighting, no shadow, no ambient occlusion. Ctrl X to turn on wireframe hypershading, to turn on transparency. And I just noticed something. I am modeling along Y, which I can't remember if it's true. I don't know if the okay, no, yeah, we can always flip it.